S'mores. I'm Kirsten. I'm from the guinea pig class of the AP English, and when I say guinea pig class, it's because if you are watching this and you're scared, it's probably because we scared you, and that's because, you know, we're the first class. So what else is there to expect? But talking about my me prior to enrolling in this class, my expectations going into it, and what has happened. When I was really young, I could not read as soon as the other kids, and I like repeated first grade because I moved. And I hated English so much because, you know, I struggled in that. And then slowly I started, you know, getting back up to the level of reading where I was supposed to be at. But I hated English for more reasons than just that. It was the thesis statements and the essays and always having to be the same as your other classmates really was like the biggest deal to me that I absolutely could not, because you would have to read a book, and after reading that book you would have to write an essay about the same thing that everyone else is writing an essay about. And you really don't get a lot of creativity when you're going through it, because they're always like, oh, it's got to be 5 paragraphs, it's got, this is your how you begin, this is how you end. You need an introduction, conclusion, body, 3 separate things, and then you come to AP. Coming to AP English, I was like, well, I'm smart, I'm setting goals for myself, plus like the extra credits would be awesome if you did get it, so I wasn't expecting much, just to keep hating English. But one of my first experiences in the class was writing our personal narrative essays, where Mr. Robinson, or the crazy guy as you'll know him, told us that not to follow any like format. Some people freaked out. They're like, I can't do that. Like I'm used to writing this way, and other people were super excited because you finally get to show like this creativity, and everyone wrote about different things. You're not told what you have to write about and what way you have to write about it. You're granted creativity, which is, you know, kind of how writing is supposed to be. Even when it comes to poetry and stuff, you know, some people make you follow that structure, but finally being able to, you know, write things in a certain way is so much more fun, and you actually learn so much more in this class than, I don't know, my entire English experiences combined, because a lot of you, I'm sure, have BS'd, let's call it, an essay before, but in this class you get to learn how to BS the essay the right way, which is awesome because you don't sound like an idiot or an ignorant, you know, person, as you may have prior. And one of the benefits to that is you get to, you know, be able to tear down other people's argument. So it's really fun. Class here is really chaotic. I feel like definitely 7th period gets chaotic, but it's just because everyone's so excited to be here and have like a teacher that lets you do things your own way but still learn. So yeah, as for my learning curve, I've always felt like I struggled in English, and then I excelled to the point where I was bored with it, and now it's like it's almost both. Like I excel in English, obviously, because I'm an AP, but AP is like challenging for me, and it's in a good way, like a fun way. As to before, where I hated English class, I hated the readings, I hated writing the same thing over and over. This is just so much better because you get to actually express yourself and learn what you're going to have to be able to do in college. And I'd suggest taking this class as long as you are like ready for the work. It is big workload, but you never get like busy work in here as you do in other classes. You get a lot of work that's actually going to like help you and help shape the way you think, and so you can go and actually excel in those classes when you're in college. And no matter what you major in, these writing skills are going to help you. So I really suggest taking it, and I think that's about it.